If you finish solo leveling and immediately started searching for something that gives you the same rush, you already know the problem. Most recommendations feel hollow. The power comes too easy, the stakes feel fake, and nothing hits the way solo leveling did. This list isn't about copying Jin-woo. It's about recreating that feeling of watching someone start at the bottom and slowly become something the world can't ignore. By the end of this video, you'll have 5 manhwa that actually deliver that experience in different ways. And the last one goes in a direction most people aren't ready for. The beginning after the end starts with a familiar idea, reincarnation, but it treats it with more discipline than most series in this genre. The main character isn't just reborn with talent. He brings the mindset of a ruler who understands preparation, patience, and long-term consequences. What makes this work for solo leveling fans is the gradual progression. You don't just see power increases, you see planning, training, and mistakes that actually matter. If you enjoyed the early solo leveling chapters where growth felt earned, this one pulls you in fast. Omniscient Reader's viewpoint takes a different approach to power. Instead of brute strength, the advantage here is knowledge. Knowing how the story is supposed to end while everyone else is experiencing it for the first time. That single twist changes everything. Fights become mind games, alliances are calculated, and survival depends on how well the main character manipulates events that haven't happened yet. If solo leveling made you feel unstoppable, this one makes you feel dangerous in a quieter, more strategic way. The legend of the Northern Blade strips away most of the spectacle and replaces it with atmosphere and restraint. The main character is shaped by betrayal and loss, and that weight carries into every fight and every decision he makes. There's no unnecessary dialogue and no exaggerated reactions. When violence happens, it feels deliberate, personal, and final. For viewers who like the colder, more detached side of Jin-woo, this manhwa delivers that same energy with a much heavier tone. SSS-class Suicide Hunter looks like a joke at first glance, and that's intentional. The premise feels ridiculous until you realize how much suffering the story is willing to explore to earn its power system. Every ability comes at the cost of death, and over time, the manhwa starts questioning whether progress is worth what the main character loses along the way. This is where solo leveling fans often get surprised. Not because of the fights, but because the emotional payoff hits harder than expected. The World After the Fall comes from the same author as solo leveling, but it deliberately rejects the formula that made solo leveling popular. Instead of following the system, the main character challenges its existence, pushing the story into darker and more philosophical territory. This manhwa isn't interested in explaining everything or making the journey comfortable. It throws the reader into confusion, forces them to question what power actually means, and refuses to resolve tension in predictable ways. If you want something that feels familiar at first but slowly turns unsettling, this is the strongest recommendation on this list. If you're still chasing the feeling solo leveling gave you, one of these will hit. And if you want a second list that goes even darker and less conventional, you already know what to do.